High School Varsity girls basketball. We are here at Lehman Catholic High School where the New Bremen Cardinals will take on the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Grand Lake Health Systems, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keeple Pizza, Winners Quality Meats, Sydney Oglaze Audiology, NKTelco. And those are our fine sponsors here, bringing you tonight's action between the MAC 2-4 New Bremen Cardinals and the NWCC 4-1 Lehman Catholic Cavaliers. I'm Brandon Kochman here along with Scott Fry. And Scott, let's first take a look at the visiting New Bremen Cardinals 2-4. They've had a 12-day layoff since their last game in which they beat St. Henry.
Cardinals are 1-2 in the MAC, and that St. Henry win is their lone win in the conference. They've got a losses to Minster and Fort Recovery, who are in the upper end of the MAC. So tough sledding to get started. But yeah, 2-4 in the campaign. Some of the issues there, a couple of key injuries with Chloe Bornhorst and Aaliyah Truman out with an already small roster. When you lose key players like that, it's tough.
And looking here on the other side here for Coach Craig Hall's Lehman Catholic Cavaliers. In their last year, the NWCC Conference, they're 4-1. They lost their opening night to Lehman, lost by about 40 points. And since that, they're on a 4-game win streak. Beat Upper Scioto Valley 12 days ago, just like the Cardinals haven't played in 12 days. Beat them 44-27, and they're led by their lead scorer, Anna Cianciolo, at 10 points a game.
Yep, she's going to be the quarterback on offense, to borrow from a little football terminology. She leads the team in points per game at a little over 10, so look to see a big game from her tonight.
And that's our pregame. We will take a commercial break, come back with the starting lineups and keys to the game here next on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Ready back whenever you are. And we are back here at Lehman High School. And we'll take a pause for a prayer here real quick.
Strong and faithful God, we ask you to bless these athletes today. Keep them safe from injury and harm. Instill in each one of them the strength to persevere in competition, to treat each other with respect, and most of all, to never lose sight of our true goal, eternal life with you. Whatever the outcome of this competition may be today, may we always echo the words of St. Paul: I have competed well, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy
And back here at Lehman High School here, let's meet our starting lineups here tonight. First for the visiting New Bremen Cardinals. And our starting lineups are brought to you by Sidney Agles Audiology. We'll start out looking like this. Katie Howe, Ellie Rechteman, number 5, Kaylee Friend, number 12, Madison Cardonier, and rounding out the lineup, number 24, Riley Trentman for Coach Chris Burden, and he is assisted by John Storer and Emily Mesher. Now looking at the Lehman side, again brought to you by Sidney Agles Audiology. Number 4, Kirsten Franklin. Number 5, Mara O'Leary. Number 10, Anna Sanciola. Number 22, Emma Kennedy. And number 24, Heidi Toner for head coach Craig Hall, assisted by Todd Toner. So let's now take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza in Newport, Ohio. And Scott, let's look at first at the New Bremen Cardinals.
You got it. Keyhole Pizza keys to the game for Coach Burden and the Cardinals. Get off to a quick start. He's worried about that post-holiday lethargy, right? Run the floor for easy baskets, and then finally control the boards. On the Lehman Cavaliers side of the ledger, their 3 keys to the game for Coach Hall: push the ball up the floor, control the boards, much like New Bremen, and they want to hold the Cardinals to under 30 points.
And thank you, Scott, for our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, as Franklin and Friend will meet center circle. Our officials tonight here are Michael Lauf, Gary Brown, and Jason Meeks, as we get this underway, and the Cavaliers control the tip. It'll be Cianciola as the Cavaliers run that weave offense that we saw in the JV contest earlier. That game won by the Cardinals at 34-33, and there's a turnover there immediately, a 5-second call there. Good job for the Cardinals there, and a good start for them.
Cardinals will take that. They escaped the first possession unscathed.
Hal, the senior, will work the ball up against Franklin. Work it, throw it into Friend on the inside. The athletic junior, wild shot. She gets her own rebound. Ball goes on the floor. And we'll see who comes with it. And all 3 officials agree that it's a jump ball. It'll stay with the Cardinals.
A little bit of a mad scramble there. Kaylee Friend, again, drew 3 defenders there in the paint. Leading scorer for the Cardinals. It's no mistake that she's covered by defenders.
Lehman coming out in zone defense. Cardonier shot fakes on the inside to Friend on the left block. Splits it out to Trentman for 3. No good. Trentman tracks down her own rebound over to Friend. And Friend tries to work her way. Good defense. Cleans up her own mess. And New Bremen draws first blood here.
2-0 Cardinals. Kaylee Friend just doing a nice job of following her own shot down the right side of the key. Able to grab the rebound. Quick putback. And off we go.
Franklin, it goes right through her hands, and it's going to be on the line there. Called by our official. It will go the way of the Cardinals.
2 quick turnovers here by Lehman to start off their offensive evening. So Cardinals will be happy to get those gifts, see if they can do anything with this one.
Franklin trying to force Howe to her left. Tries to split the help defense by Cianciola. It'll stay with the Cardinals.
Lehman doing a nice job that time of using that sideline as an extra defender, trying to ease that trap over here.
Friend into Trentman. Trentman trying to get on inside of Reckman. Reckman leading the team at 12.5 points, and Friend shuffled the feet.
Cardinals right now 1 of 3 from on their field goals, and then a missed 3-pointer. And Lehman has yet to take a shot.
Cianciola will work the ball at the top of the key. Go left side there over to Kennedy. Fakes it actually on the inside. O'Leary trying to go up with it through a couple hands. Franklin gets it no good, and Trentman pulls down the rebound.
Just a nice job of collapsing down on defense for the Cardinals. Don't give Lehman any easy looks that trip down.
Cardinals race up the floor. Cardonier no good. Trentman gets the rebound. Howe on the inside. Rechteman trying to use that power move, that patent move off the glass. And it's going to stay there with the Cardinals.
Cardinals already with 4 rebounds to Lehman's 2 early going here with a 2-0 lead for the Cardinals.
Looks like the Cardinals here really want to push the tempo here. Looks like we see a difference in pace, I should say. Howell work it over to Trentman, over to Cordonier. Swift ball movement here by Coach Burden's team. And that's a beautiful shot there by Kaylee Friend. 4-0 here early.
Little spin turnaround by Friend. Awkward shot, but when she spun around, she knew right where she was on the floor and made a tough basket.
Kaylee Friend, her first bucket of the game. And Franklin will work it up top. Lehman yet to score yet. 2.5 minutes in this ball game. Ball tipped out by Trentman. Lehman will take it out on the sideline.
So far, that first key to the game for Coach Burden and the Cardinals. New Bremen off to a quick start. That's exactly what he wanted to see coming out of the Christmas break here.
Cianciola, the lead scorer from 3. Not quite. O'Leary pulls it down, goes to the contact. No good.
Cardinals come away with another good defensive set. Work it up quickly.
Oh, and that's just beautiful. We can't draw it up much better there for the Crimson and Gold. And Kaylee Friend with 4 points now.
Perfect transition basketball there for the Cardinals. Run the floor for the easy basket. The second key to the game for Coach Burden. So far, New Bremen doing exactly what they want to do here, and they get another steal.
And we saw Lehman run that same set a lot of the times in the JV contest, and Madison Cordonier with the carry there.
Ball just got away from her a little bit, so 6-0 now for the Cardinals to start things off.
And 3 seniors on this squad. They're all 3 captains for Coach Burden's squad. Franklin will work it right wing. Trying to work on Hal on the inside to O'Leary. Cianciola weighing her options as Lehman trying to end this offensive drought to start the game. They get it to Cianciola, and they do just that, and they go to their lead scorer and cut the deficit to 4.
Nice little give and go there. That's exactly what Lehman likes to do. They get that speedy guard down one side of the key. Breaks off the screen, kind of a little pick and roll type of deal. Cianciola, the first scorer for Lehman.
Skip pass, Howell for a deep 3, no good. And on the ensuing rebound, Heidi Toner stepped on the line there, the 5'10 junior.
That'll go in the book as a turnover. Rebound and a turnover as the Cardinals set up under their own basket.
Cordonier over to Trentman. They get the screen, nice out of bounds play design, and it works to perfection. And that's a deep 2 there by Katie Howell.
Nice job of freeing her up, probably almost 22 feet out there. And it looks like we saw Leah Truman in a boot during warm-ups, and she's at the scores table ready to come in for New Bremen.
Franco will work it up over to Emma Kennedy. 8-2 lead here early on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Scrum for the ball. It's going to stay here with Lehman. And Leah Truman now into the ball game will come in for Howe.
Oh, Leah Truman's a key piece of the puzzle here for the Cardinals. She's their second guard, their second point guard, and she can come in and score.
Kennedy's got to get it in. She gets into Cianciola with the lone bucket here. Franklin with the deep 2 trying to change that. No good. Off Toner, and it will go the way of the Cardinals.
So far, everything's looking good at the New Bremen side of things. All quality possessions down here for 4 scores.
Truman gets around Franklin, goes up to Friend. Friend gonna try the 3, no good. Rechterman pulls it down. She's looking to get in the box score, no good. Tips out of bounds, and it will go the way of the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers shooting 1 of 3 for field goals, and they've missed a 3-pointer. Cardinals 4 of 8 from the floor, and then 0 for 4 from beyond 3-point range.
Toner works the ball, foul line extended on the inside, trying to get away, and it's ripped away by the Cardinals. Turnover for the Cavaliers. Friend racing right side over to Trentman. She's going to have a triple try, and that's no good. Cardinals trying to get it go from the outside.
I think we got a foul down in there. The rebounder, Mara O'Leary. Didn't see who they got, but that's the first team foul of the night, and it goes against Cardinals.
Cardinals are getting good open shots on the outside. Haven't connected on 1, I believe. Maybe as they come out with pressure.
Yeah, all their points have come. They're 4 of 8 down inside and 0 for 5 beyond the arc, but they have had a lot of good looks.
And a kick on Rechterman, and Lehman will re-enter the ball.
Cianciolo not having a lot of room to roam, room to operate. So far, the leading scorer for the Cavaliers. Been well defended.
Ball's on the ground. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll be a turnover again for Lehman.
6 turnovers so far with just 3 minutes to go in the first period. So
Number 34, Chloe Bornhorst, a 5'10" junior forward, will enter the ball game. Her first action of the night.
good to see her back on the floor as well. Both Bornhorst and Truman have fought injuries this season so far, but they're back playing.
Trentman, inside pass to Friend. Physical move on the inside, no good.
Nice strong rebound there for Lehman. I want to say that was Mara O'Leary that pulled that down, the 5'8" freshman forward.
O'Leary working on the inside. Scrum for the ball. O'Leary trying to rip through, and there's going to be a foul there, I think, on Truman.
I believe you're right. So that's second team foul now on the Cardinals, non-shooting foul.
Substitution here, 5'6" guard, freshman guard, Taylor Geisey into the lineup for Coach Craig Hall, who I saw briefly in that JV contest earlier. Franklin gets it on the inbound, uncontested shot, falls out. Cordonier tries to get the rebound, loses it. Scrum for the ball. Toner
steps on the baseline there, yeah. Another turnover.
Cardinals trying to add to their lead there. They get it down to Friend on the inside, too hard.
It's the right look. They got Friend loose down on the baseline, just unable to convert there. Like you said, put it up just a little bit too much on it.
Lehman trying to jumpstart the offense here. It'll be Geisey. Geisey down over to O'Leary, back to Toner. Deep on the outside, out to Franklin, left wing. Franklin gonna work jump shot, and she's fouled, and will go to the line for a pair.
I believe that's Truman's second. That's 3 fouls now on the Cardinals.
3 fouls here, and so we look here on our winner quality meets replay. You see Franklin driving to the basket. We can get it going here. And Franklin will attempt the free throws. And Hal enters the lineup back in again, coming out for Truman, who's in a bit of foul trouble here early on.
Couple fouls early, yep. Got Trentman with 2, Howell with 2, and Friend with 4 so far for the Cardinals. And the lone scorer, Anna Cianciolo, no longer the lone scorer, as Kirsten Franklin.
And Franklin going to have that shot waved off there.
Oh, lane violation.
Lane violation.
Okay.
They're on Franklin.
She's going to come up and D up Howell.
Howell will give it over to Cordonier. Cordonier wide open 3, and she cans it. Madison Cordonier adds to the 6-point lead and makes it a 9-point lead there.
First points of the night for Cordonier, usually good for about 11 a game.
Ball on the floor. Jump ball will stay with the Lehman Cavaliers. Again, trying to jumpstart that offense here. A lone bucket there, as Scott mentioned earlier there, by Anna Cianciola. Again, a 3-year varsity player here for Lehman. And she loses it right off her knee. Bounce pass. A little late there.
Cardinals playing a very, very tight man-on-man defense, and so far, so good. It's gone well for them.
11-2 our score here. Our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. Trentman. Slip ball movement, Cordonier. Back out to Trentman. A little pitch and catch. Trentman, deep 3, no good. Chased down by O'Leary before she stepped on the line.
Rebound and a turnover. Lehman with 9 turnovers so far here in the first period to just 1 for the Cardinals, and you'll see Ellie Rechterman's going to come in and Madison Cordonier's going to come out.
And did the game last night with Rushi and Botkins, and something that plagued Rushi. They had 9 first quarter turnovers here. It's kind of plagued the Cavaliers in a similar way it did the Raiders. Nice move on the inside, and Ellie Rechterman, the lead scorer at 12.5 a game, is now in the box score.
Now, they don't track assists so much in high school sports, but boy, Katie Howell, nice job of working that into the Cardinals post player, senior Ellie Rechterman.
Cianciola trying to weave in and out, tries to get it off the glass. Rechterman pulls it down, gets it stolen back by Cianciola over to Franklin in transition, and that bucket's good. And Lehman back within single digits.
Nice shot there by Kirsten Franklin to track down that loose ball and put it up.
Howell trying to cross over in front of Franklin. Franklin trying to not make it easy for her. She'll flip it over to Friend. Friend will go in the corner too, back to Howell. Howell waiting for a screen, I believe. Trying to work it around. Cross pass to Trentman. Out over to Rechterman. She's going to try to make that power move on the inside, but she shuffled the feet, and it will go the way of Lehman.
Be the third turnover now for the Cardinals. 18.5 to go with a 9-point lead. Good start for New Bremen.
Ball works on the inside down to Cianciola. It's a deep three there from Geisy. Tries to kiss it off the glass. No good. Scrum for the ball. And it's going to go out of bounds, but it's not going to matter. That's the end of the first quarter there. 13-4. The New Bremen Cardinals lead the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers. We'll have the second quarter here next on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey New Knoxville, I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Please support the following sponsors: the Rushi Inn, Busher's Market, Finishing Touches, Francis Manufacturing, Hoying Service Center, New Bremen Coffee Company, Sassy Sisters Designs, K&M Imports, Modern Ag Supply, Howl of a Good Time Grooming Salon, Goodyear Shoe Service.
And we're back here at Lehman Catholic High School, where the New Bremen Cardinals lead the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers 13-4. And a pretty dominant offensive quarter there for the Cardinals. They did kind of what it's in their identity. That's pushing the ball before, getting high percentage shots there. And Lehman, so kind of trying to, they run that weave offense, just having a hard time getting going offensively, Scott.
Yeah, New Bremen's done a nice job of disrupting that weave a little bit. Your leading scorer so far, Kaylee Friend with 4 for the Cardinals, Cordonier with 3. And then over on the other side of the ledger, Franklin with 2, and Anna Cianciolo with 2 for Lehman.
Rechterman going to work it at the top of the key. She's going to shot fake. Give it on the inside, Cordonier. Cordonier going to spin around on the inside. Nice move. Tough shot, no good. Rebounded Howe. Howe going to flip it out. And I think that's going to be over and back. Nice hustle by Cordonier. Nice hustle, but just not quite enough.
Nope.
And you got to admire that, too, when you see a play like that. You know, even though you don't get it, that's something that I think, like what a charge call will get you, something that jolts your energy, jolts your team up.
Absolutely, and that's the kind of player Madison Cordonier is. She'll be playing next year as a Findlay Oiler. Very, very high energy, and that's her game. She's all in.
Playing there with fellow MAC member just right down the road, Janae Hoying. So seems like there's a couple volleyball players in this area going to Findlay, too. So Findlay kind of been a popular destination for a lot of athletes in the area.
Well, it's nice because it's the programs there are great, and they're close enough to home. So that's a really nice deal for these local kids.
Friend gets the steal, poked away in transition by Cianciolo.
You'll see that from Kaylee Friend. She's another good pocket picker there.
All inbounded here. I have no score here yet in the second quarter. Cardinals going to try and change that on this offensive possession. They'll work it on the inside of Rechterman, and that's that patented move that she has. And one for Ellie Rechterman.
Rechterman just very strong. Back in the defender down in. The defender has to give it up or she's going to get called up for a foul. And so now we'll try for 3 the old-fashioned way.
And Rechterman leading this Cardinal attack, 12.5 a game. Been really nice there. Was a nice player on that volleyball team, too. Finished state runner-up this year, and she completes the 3-point play.
That's 5 now, leading all scorers, Ellie Rechterman.
O'Leary will give the ball up to Franklin, right wing. Weigh her options, give it back up over to Geisy. Geisy back up over to O'Leary to Geisy on the inside. No good. Rechterman pulls it down.
Nice job of working that one in there, being patient, just unable to get a clean look.
Cardinals push the tempo. They find Cordonier open. Can she get it in on the inside? She kisses it off the glass. And it's an 18-4 lead here for New Bremen, and we'll take the timeout with them. You're watching high school girls basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Speedway Lanes, Baumer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Back here at Lehman Catholic High School, where the New Bremen Cardinals lead the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers 18-4 in a 5-0 run here for the Cardinals, causes a timeout from Coach Craig Hallscott.
A couple quick buckets there, and New Bremen so far well in control. Now they're going to put a little pressure, make it tough for Lehman to get this thing over the timeline. But again, excellent ball handling by Cianciolo. She manages to do it. Now she draws a foul.
And they're going to call a little hand check foul here in the backcourt.
Yep, it's going to be on number 2, Katie Howell. That's her. Well, I don't know how many that is for her, but it's 14 fouls for the Cardinals.
And again, when you're flying around like that, stuff like that's just going to happen, you know. But that's the pressure that Coach Burden wants to apply there. So
a lot of times that sort of thing ends up being clean and a turnover. That's why they're running that press defense. And with Lehman having so much trouble on offense, why not try to press them a little bit?
Cianciolo trying to change that narrative. Can't quite get it to fall. Kennedy comes down with the rebound. Emma Kennedy kicks it out. They're working around. Franklin tries the deep three, and that's good. Actually, they're going to give it 2 to Kirsten Franklin, and she has 4 points now.
Kirsten Franklin, really nice shooter, and she elevates, gets up above the defense. Beautiful shot.
Rechteman out of a dribble, but makes something out of it. Ellie Rechteman, what a play.
Looked like she was going to kick the ball out. Thought better of it and almost traveled.
Yeah, and she didn't have use of a dribble there. And that was a nice play as Howe gets the steal. Actually, Bornhorst gets the steal, gets it back to Howe. Howe, cross-court pass to Cordonier. On the inside, Friend. Spin move on the inside, and one. Kaylee Friend will have a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
Cardinals really moving the ball right now. You can just feel the chemistry. You know, passes are going to where a player's going to be. Very tight right now. Good little run here for the Cardinals.
I believe that's, I think, you know, and I saw it, and I did their game a couple weeks ago against Minster. That's when I think the Cardinals are at their best, is whenever they're moving and they're getting out fast and getting up in transition, and good ball movement right there as Friend completes the three-point play. Excuse me, Rechteman, or Friend. I forget which one. I just saw it.
Yeah, that was Kaylee Friend there at the line.
Excuse me for the mix-up there as Cianciolo goes right wing. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight to our live broadcast, or if you're watching on replay or on our YouTube channel. Cardinals got Cianciolo in the corner. Ball's going to go up. It's going to go up to Geisy. The freshman jump stops, tries to kiss it off the glass, and Rechteman comes down with it.
Just almost had the Cavaliers trapped in the corner. Geisy doing a nice job of trying to make something out of that. Now the Cardinals turn it over. And it looked like
I think they stepped on the line there.
Cianciolo stepped on the baseline there, and she's going to turn it right back over. That's 12 turnovers now against Lehman for 4 against the Cardinals. Cardinals with 4 team fouls, Lehman with 2.
Trentman will be the inbounder. Looks like they're going to try to get something for Cordonier here. Wide open shot, just going to fall short. Rechteman pulls it down offensively, and there's going to be a foul, I believe, on the home team.
A lot of contact down in there. Rechteman secures the rebound. That's 10 rebounds for the Cardinals, 9 for Lehman.
Oh, they're going to call that on. Actually, they're going to call that, I believe, on Ellie Rechteman.
Yeah. That'll be 16 fouls, I believe, on New Bremen, so they got none to give.
As we have 4:35 here remaining in the first half. It's been all Cardinals here, 23-6. Kirsten Franklin, the lead scorer right now for the Cavaliers with the ball. She's working on Trentman. She gives it up over to Cianciolo. That's going to be a foul on Friend there.
A little aggressive on defense there. She tried to make a play on that pass from Franklin to Cianciolo, and that's the 16 foul now for the Cardinals.
Geisy will inbound it over to Cianciolo. That's Friend, I believe, has 2 fouls, as I heard Coach Burden say, be smart to Friend.
Yeah, and Truman's checking in, so she may be coming in to give Kaylee Friend a little break here.
Off balance shot, no good. Cordonier tries to chase after it, falls down on the baseline. Toner comes back in the ball game to give Franklin a little break, and Aaliyah Truman back in to give Friend a little break.
That Kirsten Franklin, she's got a nice shot. A couple of nice shots from her. She leads the Cavaliers with 4, and you're going to get a turnover off the inbound. I didn't see what happened.
I think she might have stepped over the line. Yeah, stepped on the line, I believe there.
That's been a big difference. The turnover differential, the Cardinals are +9 here.
Howell worked the ball up here. Go over, give it up to Friend. She's calling for it. Makes a move on the inside. That power dribble, no good. And that ball's blocked there on the inside by Heidi Toner. It will stay with the Crimson and Gold.
Yeah, they got what they wanted. They got Ellie Rechterman down there in the paint, just unable to convert. And then Truman came in on the rebound, and Lehman was able to deflect that.
Truman gets a shot fake. The junior goes inside. Back out to Cordonier. She's going to try the triple, and that is good. Nothing but nylon there for Madison Cordonier.
That'll put Cordonier with 6, both from beyond the arc.
And they try to get that weave there. Trentman takes it away. She's going to work against Kennedy. Moves to her right. Gets it back in. Unselfish play to Cordonier, and that is textbook fast break basketball there by New Bremen.
It was nice. Cordonier read the steal, very nice to trail. And Trentman, you could see her look back to see who was with her, and she spied Cordonier. Nice play.
Now on the inside there, that's a clean block by Cordonier. She'll race up the sideline, up ahead to Trentman. Trentman fouled. It's kind of a wild play of events there. That was
a bit of a collision there. Looked like Mara O'Leary just wasn't sure where she was relative to Trentman. Nothing certainly intentional there, but quite a collision.
13 foul there for the Cavaliers as Franklin will come in for Anna Sanciola. Those two are the only people in the box score for the home team here. Trentman reverses it on the inside of Cordonier. Tries to go high-low to Rechterman. That patented power move. I tell you what, she does a good job there. It reminds me of a player I watched a couple years ago from Russia by the name of Larissa Pullen. Kind of similar move on the inside of that power dribble. And just goes up with it. Does a nice job of it.
Yeah, Ellie Blue Rechterman has been very, very strong. She's a blocker and an outside hitter on the volleyball team, and she likes that contact and that energy playing down low. First of her free throws is good.
That's what you got to want in a post player. You got to want contact, and
Yep.
got to expect it there. As maybe being on the inside, you might not get all the glitz and the glam. That's maybe a guard.
And I've got Rechterman unofficially with 11 now. So having a great first half. Geisy drives it down the right side. Another block by Cordonier. Nice play.
And 2 possessions in a row, she's got her paw on it and knocked it out. 2 blocks, back-to-back possessions for Cordonier as the Cavaliers will have it out under their own basket. Kennedy inbounds, goes over to Franklin, nearly stepped on the line.
I've got Cordonier at 8. Forgot she had that assist from Trentman down there on the transition.
Friend, Cordonier, and Rechterman really spearheading this New Bremen offense this first half. Goes down on the inside. It's the freshman Mara O'Leary that will get a pair from the charity stripe.
Nice job of working the ball into her at the elbow, and then she drives down the left side. And as she's going up, Cordonier's coming down, and that meant contact, and here she is.
And like we said, both teams, they haven't played in 12 days either. You talk about, like earlier, Sky said it was like a Christmas hangover or something, you know, with teams to get things going. Definitely with where Christmas is places here, might take a little time for each team. I mean, just any team in the area to get going here.
Yep.
So.
I mean, it took me time to get going. It was nice to have the JV game to call because I haven't had any basketball in a few days, so.
Lehman can't get anything to go from the line for O'Leary, and Trentman's out and running. She's going to try to push the break there. She'll pull back over to Howe. Cordonier wants it. Nice pass to Truman, and that spins just out.
Where the Cardinals got what they wanted there. Just one more all the way around, and Truman was standing there all alone, just unable to connect with the long shot.
Sanciola wide open, and Cordonier altered the shot there. Something that's not going to show up in the stat book, and she'll take it out in front of the pack. She'll go around. No good. Sanciola, the rebound. She's going to try to push the break of her own. Gets it over to Franklin on the right wing. Franklin going to stop in transition. Long. No good. And there's a run for the ball.
Lehman did a nice job of getting back on Cardonier's drive down here. And that defense created the opportunity down here. Cianciolo tries to press it the other way. And I think it's just a matter of time before Anna Cianciolo finds her points. Just looking at how she handles the ball and her calm presence out there, she'll be just fine.
Ball down low by O'Leary. Shot no good. Truman comes down with the rebound. She'll go up to the left wing. Flips it on the inside to Rectorman. Tipped. Has Geisy, races and gets it away. It'll be a Cardinal turnover. Geisy will slowly walk it up with a minute 33 remaining. 30-6 here on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Ball stay here. Brandon Coverman along with Scott Fry here as we have a substitution for the Cavaliers. That is number 23, Lily Ann Trahey, a 5'3" senior, getting her first action of the ball game. Trahey will inbound it. Give it up over to Franklin. As the Cavaliers will work it over. Cianciolo crosses it over and will reset the attack here for Lehman. As they run that weave offense that we saw a lot in the JV contest. And there it is, Scott. You said Cianciolo was knocking on the door, and there she gets it. She gets a three-pointer.
Yep, and I've got her for 5 now to Franklin's 4 for the Cavaliers. And here at the other end, Cardonier puts one up, no good.
Cardonier tries to respond, can't get it to fall. Lehman going to try to cut the deficit within 20 here with a basket here on this drive, or on this possession, I should say. Deep three from Franklin will fall short. Howell will pull it down. Howell sees her senior classmate Cardonier up ahead of the pack. Cardonier going to try to kiss it off the glass, and that's a nice play by Madison Cardonier.
You can see how creative she is with the basketball and her shots. With Franklin being able to get up in the air like that, and Madison had to alter her shot, did a nice job of putting it in.
Winding seconds here, the first half, 32-9 here on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Go in and out, back over to Trahey. She'll nearly lose the ball in front of the Cardinal bench. Cianciolo going to drive on the inside. Can she make a move? Can't quite get it. Rectorman pulls it down in the winding seconds here of the first half. Howard has a nice effort to try to save it, but it will be Lehman basketball in the remaining seconds of the first half.
Cardinal turnover, that'll put them at 6 turnovers now for the first half. 3.9 to go, as Brandon said.
And an opportunity here for Lehman to cut in the deficit, give them a little bit of momentum before half. And Cianciolo and Franklin, the only scorers in the box score right now for Coach Hall's squad. Gets right off of Franklin's shoes. So 2.8 seconds remaining for the Cardinals. Howell's going to have to put up a half-court heave there. She got it off in time, and it falls a little short. That's going to wrap up our first half. The New Bremen Cardinals lead the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers 32-9. We'll come back, give it a halftime stats, and come back with the second half here next on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Thank Thank you to the following sponsors: Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply Company, Hokie Lumber.
And back here at Lehman Catholic High School, where the New Bremen Cardinals lead the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers 32-9 on a halftime break. Here with our first half stats, Mr. Scott Fry.
Let's talk about the visiting New Bremen Cardinals on their side of the ledger. From the floor, 12 of 30. From outside the arc, 2 of 11. They made both their free throws. They only committed 6 turnovers, which, as you can see on the Lehman side with 15 turnovers, that's a key to our lopsided score. Cardinals pulled down 16 off the glass. And on the Lehman side of the ledger, a little tough shooting night for Lehman. And I wouldn't say it's as much about Lehman not shooting well as it is about them not getting good looks. 5 of 20 from the floor, 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. And then free throws, 0 of 4, 15 turnovers. And that's been a tough spot there for Lehman. They've had a little trouble with turnovers tonight, and 11 rebounds.
And again, 30-6 there. We said it's kind of been a three-headed monster there for New Bremen to lead that attack there. It's been Friend, Rechterman, and Cordonier that have really spearheaded that offense that first half to make it this 32-9 score. Again, like we said, both these teams haven't played in 12 days.
That's right.
And then with Christmas thrown in there between, and games being canceled, due to the COVID virus, and teams are going to have to sometimes have a little of those longer layoffs.
A little bit. So let's see if Lehman can get things going here to start the second half.
Cordonier aggressive on the inside, flips it back out over to Howe. Trentman at the top of the key will work it inside to Friend, and that ball's taken away. Our first of 2 games here, back-to-back nights at Lehman. Tomorrow night we'll be back here for the Lehman boys. If you're a Lehman fan, you can purchase that game at the NKTelco website. If you're an NKTelco subscriber as well, as Rechterman rips through and scores and opens up the second half scoring.
Nice inbound pass there. Rechterman was set up. She had her defender blocked out. Just an easy bucket for the Cardinal senior.
Lehman works around Sanciola, over to O'Leary, back over to Franklin. Power dribble. She tries to respond, can't quite do it as Cordonier pulls it down. Cordonier over to Trentman. Trentman on the inside. Rechterman picked away there by the Cardinals, or by the Cavaliers, excuse me.
Nice job there. I think that was Heidi Toner that got a mitt on that one. Deep 3 from Cianciolo, no dice. Howell pulls it down and brings it up the other way.
Trentman back over to Cordonier, flips it on the inside. Power move from Friend, can't quite get it to fall. Good defense by Cianciola.
Yeah, Friend did a nice job of trying to work around Cianciola, but by the time she was ready to shoot, she was in a really awkward position. And Cianciola was right in position for the rebound, so great job there by number 10 for the Cavaliers.
Kirsten Franklin will get it up over, sees the screen from O'Leary. Jumper, no good.
Again, there's another example of a contested shot there. It wasn't the cleanest look because the Cardinals, again, playing kind of an in-your-face, man-on-man defense.
Howe will walk the ball up slowly. Howe, one of 3 seniors here for Coach Burden's squad. As they work it over, Truman will flip it over to Cordonier on the inside. That's broken up nicely by O'Leary to not let Rechterman get positioning on the inside. A good play by the freshman.
Nice job there, 5'8" freshman for the Cavaliers. Mara O'Leary in there to knock that one away to kind of disrupt the Cardinal offense.
Cordonier will look to give it on the inside to Truman. And it's going to be a timeout by Coach Chris Byrne, a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching high school girls basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Back here at Lehman Catholic High School, and it's a 34-9 New Bremen lead here, Scott.
Cardinals kind of right back to work with what they did in the first half, controlling the ball, controlling the turnover situation, and we'll see if they can score here again. Truman's going to back up and drop a 3.
I think they're going to call that a deep 2 there. Her foot was inside the line there, but nonetheless a deep shot there from the junior Leah Truman, as the Cardinals going to pick up full court pressure here, up 27 as Cianciola breaks it, gives it up to Franklin. They try to get the trap there. Kennedy rips it through to Cianciola. They go through there, and that's Anna Cianciola's third basket of the night, I believe.
Did a nice job that time of working through the pressure from the Cardinals. Now Truman's going to pull the trigger a little deep.
Ooh, and Friend got hammered there as she tried to go in there for the rebound. That's on the floor.
The freshman Mara O'Leary stepping in to assert herself. Unfortunately, picks up her foul there. First team foul for the Cavaliers.
Howell trying to direct the offense there, and Friend's shot partially blocked as Cianciola tries to race up against Friend.
Just a tough angle there for Kaylee Friend on the baseline. She was kind of behind the backboard.
O'Leary.
Now you're going to have a turnover there.
So O'Leary loses the ball. Howell brings it across the timeline back over to Truman. 36-11 our score here. 5:05 remaining, and there's going to be a foul there by O'Leary. O'Leary's definitely been, for a freshman, very aggressive. Something you can look at as a positive if you're Coach Hall's squad. You got a freshman in there, you know, getting thrown in the fire of varsity basketball right away, but you're being aggressive.
Yep, just got to be careful with the contact is all, but you'd rather dial it back than try to have to get someone to be more aggressive who isn't.
Madison Cordonier wide open. Lehman unaccounts for her, and when you're going to leave her wide open, she's going to make you pay for it.
She sure is, and that puts her above her season average. She's with 12 points. She averages 10.5.
Cianciola, a nice pass to Franklin, and she's fouled. Riley Trentman with the foul, but the fast break will cause 2 free throws here for Kirsten Franklin.
First free throws of the half. 38-11 is your score. 4:49 to go in the third. The Bremen Cardinals in control at this point.
We said there's 3 seniors for the Cardinals. There's 4 seniors for Coach Hall's squad. Anna Cianciola, Maggie Bezzi, Emma Kennedy, and Lillian Trehe. And that's the first free throw. Can't fall, and Chloe Bornhorst back into the lineup for the Crimson and Gold as Rechteman goes to the bench.
Got your scores for Lehman. Anna Cianciola with 7. Kirsten Franklin with 4.
Thought that was going to go in.
Looks like Lehman's going to control that rebound, so good break for them, good hustle, and they'll get an offensive set out of this.
Cianciola will bring it back out. 4:38 remaining here in quarter number 3. Cianciola will try to clear it. She's trying to get something going, but Friend doing a good job. Good couple screens set, and like you said earlier, Sky says you were going to feel Anna Cianciola is going to get something going, and she has here lately.
Yeah, she averages 10.2 a game. She's sitting at 9 right now, so she's definitely on pace to get way above her average as Cordonier takes a rough ride down on the baseline, unable to get that one to drop.
Friend was the one that put that in. I had an official right in front of me. And
nice hustle right in front of us here. Kirsten Franklin trying to save it in, unable to do so.
And saved our telestrator right in front of us, our little pad there. We get to look at the same action that you are here on NKTelco Sports. Again, I'd like to thank our pay-per-view tickets that were been bought, or if you're watching us on playback on NKTelco Channel 3 or HD on 503, or if you're watching us on our YouTube channel as well. And if you look back at a lot of the games we've done on our YouTube channel, you know, if you're a Lehman or a New Bremen fan, and see many games we've done from a variety of sports. Again, if you're a Lehman fan, we'll be back here tomorrow night. Yellow Springs versus Lehman boys. You can purchase that game on pay-per-view. Dave Helmstetter and I will be on the call for that game here tomorrow night here in the same location.
Got an officials timeout here. I think there's a little confusion coming out of the turnover and substitutions. 2 turnovers each now here to start the second half. Each team has committed 1 personal foul. As our officiating crew gets things sorted out, they're going to hold the sub at the table.
Governor's wishes that we wear a mask throughout the contest. We ask that you please cooperate.
Lehman will push up the floor against this full court pressure of the Crimson and Gold. They get the trap. Cianciola fouled there. I think that might be on Truman. And it is. That'll be her 3rd, I believe.
That's the 3rd foul I've seen, and now you're going to get that sub to come in. But the Cardinals trying to work that trap on the far side. Cianciola tried to kind of squeeze through and ended up drawing a foul.
Number 14, Colleen O'Leary, a 5'5 junior who we saw earlier in the JV contest, will come in and handle the floor general duties. She'll come in and try to be working on Riley Trentman here. Cianciola will weave in on the inside, tries to give it up to Toner. Look over there through the hands of Kennedy on the floor. Cardonier trying to come away with it, and I think there's going to be a jump ball.
Yep.
Arrow's going to stay here with the Cavaliers.
Kennedy doing a nice job getting on the floor, going after that. She and Madison Cardonier battling, both seniors in the midst of their final campaign for their respective schools. So glad we're able to get our season in this year with all of the chaos created by coronavirus.
Yeah, no kidding, and we're just happy to have sports here, and we missed our spring sports and the last half of our winter sports, so.
It's going to go off of Aaliyah Truman's foot, as I think that was Colleen O'Leary trying to drive the baseline.
Again, we saw Colleen O'Leary play quite a bit in that JV contest earlier. That JV contest was won by the New Bremen Cardinals 34-33. Lehman missed a last-second shot there.
That was a fun game.
A very good game. Very good back-and-forth battle. And there's a 5-second call there on Lehman. Good defense by the Crimson and Gold.
Yeah, Cardinals just doing a nice job of not giving them anywhere to throw the basketball. And so they will benefit from that in the form of a turnover, and Aaliyah Truman is going to lead the Cardinal offensive attack for this set.
Truman will work the ball up, give it up over to Bornhorst. Give it up, they'll weave it over to Friend. Friend will be fouled there by O'Leary. Again, the aggressiveness of the Cardinals will result in a Lehman foul.
That'll be 2 team fouls apiece now. And the Cardinals will take it out. Looks like Aaliyah Truman's going to pull that out. Just again, like you said, O'Leary just trying to kind of body up on Friend to keep her from getting around the corner, and it drew that contact. Kid goes to the floor. Most of the time, that's going to be a foul.
Again, next to replays brought to you by Winter Quality Meats. Friend working on the inside, no good, but Trentman will get the offensive board. Kick it back out over to Friend, over to Bornhorst, to her classmate. She'll take the deep shot, no good, and Lehman gets a stop.
So a nice defensive set that time for the Cavaliers. Now they're going to push the issue. Cianciolo, kind of a bit of a coast-to-coast. Truman hoping to draw the charge. No call either way.
Cianciola deep, O'Leary with the deep 2.
Another offensive rebound down there, and you're going to get a foul, I think, on Ellie Rechterman. Yep. I think that's just her second.
And that'll bring back in number 23, Lillian Trahey, 5'3" senior forward and guard for Coach Craig Hall's squad. Friend will go out. Katie Howe, the senior, will come back in.
Friend sits down with 7 points. Cardonier over there on the bench with her with 12.
Trentman briefly breaks up the pass, but she will step on the baseline. So we're back in, and Trentman swipes it away. O'Leary.
She has really nice vision.
That's going to go right back.
So some quick, rapid-fire turnovers here.
Back and forth here. 2:16 remaining in quarter 3. 40-13 here our score. Trahey tries to split the double team, and Truman gets it up ahead to Trentman. She's up ahead of the pack, and she can't quite convert the layup. Howell on the cleanup will be fouled, and will go to the line for 2.
Lehman did a nice job that time of getting down there in transition and making it tough for Trentman to make that layup, unable to do so. And they did that without committing a foul, but then Howell on the rebound is fouled.
Howell.
Just going to say the senior going to go to the line now and shoot a pair.
Howell will try to add on to it, and she cans the first one. Nothing but net there from Katie Howell, one of the couple seniors on that state volleyball runner-up team, along with Kaylee Friend, Ellie Rechterman, and Chloe Bornhorst. A couple of them on the floor. They were on that successful team this past fall. As Howell goes 2 for 2 with 2 minutes remaining. 29-point lead here for the Cardinals. And trying to go 3 and 4 here. Again, Lehman in their last year in the Northwest Central Conference. We're going to go in that new Three Rivers Conference next year. Shot by Geisy, good, and the freshman works her way in the box score, the 3rd Lehman Cavalier to do so.
Colleen O'Leary did a nice job of drawing the defense to the right side of the key that pulled him away from Geisy. And she was wide open for the little two-pointer, and you're going to get Ellie Rechterman in the paint now. She's going to draw contact as she goes up. I've got her with 15.
And Rechterman really been kind of controlling the pace down low there tonight for the Cardinals. As she will try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play and now has 16 points, 45-15 now our score here at Lehman Catholic High School.
Cardinals 5 of 5 now from the charity stripe.
O'Leary works the ball up over to Cianciola. Going to receive a screen. You're going to reject it. Go baseline against Howell and fouled there by Katie Howell. And
Cianciola will hit the line with 9 points. See if she can get points number 10 and 11.
And again, like I said, this last year, this Northwest Central Conference for Lehman, they're 3-0. And I know Coach Hall talked about how important it was for his team to try to go win that here in this last year. You know, it's the last chance they have. They're going to go in that new conference next year with a couple schools up there, as Riverside, another fellow NWCC school, going to go in that. Short Christian, going to be another one of the schools that will be in that new conference, just to name a few. And Northridge, and Covington, Bethel, Miami East. So some new faces for Lehman to face next year.
Is that going to be an all-sports conference?
Yes, it is. All sports, football, basketball, baseball, everything. So as the Cardinals work it around here. And Rechterman on the inside fouled, and we'll go to the line for two.
Well, Rechterman has just been a foul magnet, drawing so much contact down there.
And again, she's had a successful night, just a big smile on her face. And why not if you're a Cardinal fan? You know, it's been going good. And that's good there by Rechterman. Again, expanding the Cardinal lead to a game high, 31. As Carolyn Wesner, who we saw earlier in the JV contest in the game, along with Emma Kennedy, the 5'8" senior forward, back into the ball game for Craig Hall's squad. And Rechterman goes 2 for 2, and she's having a real nice night.
Real nice evening. She averages 12.5 a game. She's got 18 tonight. Cardinals been able to do pretty much what they want, working the ball down in low.
O'Leary going to try to work it on Trentman. O'Leary getting still on that point guard on that JV squad there earlier. Works it on the inside to Trahey. Trahey going to lose it for a moment as we're under a minute to play here. Trahey with the deep shot. No good. Rechterman again pulls down the rebound.
Trahey did a nice job of saving that pass. It was a little bit behind her. Kind of slowed it down, took a shot, just unable to get it to fall.
Howe from deep weighs her options. Nice down low to Bornhorst, but she can't quite complete it. Rechterman rips it away, and she's fouled on the arm. And that's going to be the 7th team foul already on
so
the
this may put the senior at the free throw line, not the person you want shooting free throws if you're Coach Hall and the Lady Cavaliers. So she's going to attempt the front end of a 1-on-1.
Rechterman already trying to add to what's been a spectacular night for the senior, and she does so by hitting the first free throw. 21.5 remaining. Rechterman spins the ball through her hands, and she goes 2 for 2. Ellie Rechterman, spectacular night for the senior.
Leads all scorers with 20 now.
And a good handful there, a 20-piece so far, 3 points for the senior. As we had the McDonald's logo on the floor. 20-piece, think of 20-piece McNuggets now.
Right.
Cianciola wide open for 3. The Lehman lead score just bounces out. Bornhorst gets the rebound. That concludes quarter number 3. We'll come back with the fourth quarter of action here soon. The New Bremen Cardinals lead the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers 49-15. We'll be back here next on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers. Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
Back here at Lehman Catholic High School, where the New Bremen Cardinals lead the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers in the Spring Lake Health Systems production of NKTelco Sports. 49-15 here, and it's pretty much been all Cardinals all night.
Sure has. They've done a nice job of scoring off of turnovers. Lehman's committed 19 turnovers to just 9 for the Cardinals. The Cardinals doing a nice job of working off of that. And then playing good, solid defense. They just haven't given the Lady Cavaliers much to look at when it comes to the Cavaliers in their half-court offense.
Again, we said it's been 12 days since both teams have played. Lehman on a 4-game win streak here, and Rechterman can't quite get it to fall on the inside. Trentman gonna work it out as they get the rebound. Cardonier from 3 can't quite fall. As Kennedy pulls it down.
Just a nice job of staying patient on defense, getting a rebound. Lehman at this point, let's just get some good offensive sets down here, get our shooting going.
Trehe no good as Friend pulls it down. Friend up ahead to her classmate Trentman, a little out of her reach, but she recovers and gets fouled in the process.
Tough landing there. Trentman very athletic, just doing a nice job to get to that ball. Fell kind of awkwardly down on her elbow, fell hard, loud thud. I'd still be there if that were me. I can assure you that, Brandon.
That was a tough play there. I mean, Trentman had to go track that down. That throw is a little out of her reach as Trentman cans the first free throw. I'd say what, New Bremen's done a nice job on their free throws tonight.
9 of 9.
I was gonna say, I didn't think they missed one. I'm correct, or I am right on that. Well, until then, and
now we
there's the
jinxed
curse.
him.
But 90%, I think Coach Burden still take 90%.
I think he'll
tell
take
you
9
that.
to 10 every time for sure.
Lehman trying to work it in on the inside. Trehe back over to O'Leary. She'll walk it out. 7 minutes remaining. A 35-point lead for the Cardinals. We'll try working on the inside of Kennedy. O'Leary will take it, and O'Leary will be fouled.
I think that's going to go against Riley Trentman.
Yeah.
It'll be the 6th team foul against New Bremen.
And that'll put O'Leary at the line again. O'Leary, the 5'5" junior, who said was a point guard on that JV squad that lost just by a single point earlier. And misses the first free throw. And there it is from O'Leary, the 4th different Cavalier to score.
And that's their first free throw make. They're the exact opposite of New Bremen. 9 misses and a make, and New Bremen was 9 makes and a miss.
Rechterman misses, gets her own rebound, works it around. Cardonier on the inside to Friend, and that was a nice sequence there. Great court vision by Madison Cardonier to find the streaking Kaylee Friend.
Yeah, Kaylee Friend just did a nice job of kind of leaking back door. Got down there on the right block, wide open for the easy bucket. And that puts Kaylee at 9.
O'Leary back over to Trehe. Trehe shot short, no good, gets her own rebound, kisses it off the glass. And a nice play there by the senior, the 5th different Cavalier to score now.
They say follow your shot. She did a great job of it right there, following her shot, getting the rebound, putting it back up, and she is on the board, as you said, with 2.
Yeah, we'll put there Scott as Friend goes on the inside, can't quite get it to fall. And again, it'll be a jump ball to stay here. As I said with Lehman, they're starting. We said only 2 players scored in the first half, Kirsten Franklin and Anna Cianciola, but now a couple more Cavaliers are getting in the box score, so they're working out things offensively.
Yeah, we've got Taylor Geisey with 2, Kirsten Franklin with 4, Anna Cianciola leads the Lady Cavaliers with 9, and then Colleen O'Leary with 1.
I believe there might have been a mix-up at the scores table. The arrow apparently favors the Cavaliers, so they'll take over the ball, I think. That was the issue there.
And actually, I have Cianciola with 11.
Franklin back in the game after a little bit of a rest. O'Leary on the inside. It's picked off, but momentarily. But it'll go back to Kirsten Franklin. Kiss off the glass. Could do a couple rolls around and fall in.
Nice job of sticking with it there. A couple of quick turnovers. Franklin picks up the loose ball and makes it count.
Cardonier, quick trigger there, no good. Goes up to Rechterman, and the beat goes on. for Ellie Rechteman, the senior.
22, and she's going to get a shot at her 23rd point.
Ellie Rechteman with a great night, as the other three on Lehman will come in. Taylor Geisey.
Cardinals have taken 40 shots inside the arc and 14 beyond 3, so 54 shots the Cardinals have taken tonight to just 35 for the Lady Cavaliers. And now Kaylee Friend's going to come out.
Let's look here at our winter quality meets replay there. Rechteman there on the foul. And Rechteman completes the old-fashioned three-point play. She'll head to the bench, and her night might be over there. It was a fantastic one, to say the least.
I'd say so. Given that fist bump, and here comes Madison Cordonier out, I would think after seeing Rechteman go to the floor that hard with this kind of a lead, I think Coach Burden wants to not risk any injury at this point. Abby Powers now going to come in and defend for the Cardinals. She got a lot of time in the last game, the JV game.
And she did a nice job there as Bornhorst gets the steal. Bornhorst will work it up over to Powers, along with number 32, Mallory Messick, is in the ball game as well. As Kirsten Franklin gets the ball, she darts up in the forecourt quickly and tries to kiss off the glass. Trentman with the rebound. Now it's kind of turned into a little bit of a track meet. Trentman up ahead to Bornhorst, and Bornhorst gets the layup.
Did a nice job. The pass kind of came in. She was at an awkward angle, kind of twisted as she's running down the floor. Chloe did a nice job of settling the ball and going up and making a nice bucket, shoulder square.
57-20 our score here, all Cardinals here. Geisey trying to work it on the inside. Wesner deep three off the mark. It'll go out to Truman. Truman cross-court pass to Trentman. She'll try to streak in on the inside to a wide-open Bornhorst, and that connection works back-to-back possessions.
Nice job, Riley Trentman, finding Chloe Bornhorst. Chloe Bornhorst, the future of the inside game for the Cardinals. Got quick 4 points here in the fourth.
Wesner tries to take an open shot from about 20 feet. No good. As Truman splits through the defense, goes up to Trentman, trying to run that break oh so well. Truman back out to Trentman for the triple try. No good. Bornhorst, 6 straight points for her. The beat goes on for Chloe Bornhorst.
Nice up and in there for Chloe Bornhorst with 6 now. As you mentioned, she's on a 6-0 run.
And we have a timeout here. It's a 30-second timeout again. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors. They are Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Ogles Audiology, and NKTelco. You can follow WCSM 1350 96.7 FM and their internet-exclusive games on www.csmradio.com all season long. Your sports leader in Mercer on Ogles County. NKTelco sports and sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. You can catch the replays Wednesday, January 6th at 7 p.m. and Saturday, January 9th at 6 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through our YouTube page, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. And again, you want to watch, either you're a Lehman or a Bremen fan or one of the fans of our fellow schools, you can catch some old games back from a couple of years ago on our YouTube channel if you're interested.
It's nice to be able to archive that if you're a parent or a family member of a friend of a player. Here you got a foul on Riley Trentman against Franklin. Kirsten Franklin. But it's nice to have those games archived, as I was saying. Go back and look, or if you're trying to maybe put together some highlights, if you're a player looking to get into the next level of sports in college, got that at your disposal.
Franklin will work it back up over. She'll be working on Truman. Ball will be worked around, 3:28 remaining. Long, deep shot there, no good. Pulled down by Geisey. And it'll reset the Lehman attack. Geisey back over to Wesner. And try to get that dribble drive. It's a good job there by the Cardinals to keep the Cavaliers from a wild shot. No good, and that's going to deflect off Powers. And it'll stay with the Cavaliers.
Lehman getting a good half-court set here. Just trying to get something going offensively. kind of finish the night on a positive note. Nice inbound there, partially blocked. I think Trentman might have got a piece of that.
I think you're right there, Scott. Truman darts up in the forecourt. She goes right side over to Trentman. Trentman back over to Powers. Powers on the inside. Trentman gonna try to throw up a wild shot.
A little high?
Just a little, just a bit outside there, but that was just trying to draw contact there, just didn't quite get it. So, something you can laugh about. And there's a foul there in the backcourt there. I believe that's on Trentman there, the hole. It's going to be a 1-and bonus here for Kristen Franklin going to the line, who has 4 points tonight. That's hilarious. Franklin will have the 1-and bonus opportunity, 4 points in the game already. Bornhorst will pull down that rebound momentarily, turn it right back over to the Cavaliers. Power dribble by Franklin. Well short, will go the way of the Cardinals.
Again, a couple quick turnovers. Turnover, rebound, and a turnover there. Chloe Bornhorst unable to hang on to it. Franklin tried to make him pay, but just couldn't find it.
Powers go right side over to Trentman, 2:16 remaining. Trentman wide open, will just pull the trigger. Messick will come down with the rebound. I think they wanted Messick to go right back up with it, but being a team player there, trying to move the ball around.
And that's the 6th turnover of the half, 12th of the night for the Cardinals. Lehman also was 6 in the second half for a total of 21. So again, that turnover differential, nice screen there. And then they lose the handle, and Aaliyah Truman comes up with it.
Cardinals will move to 3 and 4 after this game. They're getting their 2nd win in a row. This will be the 2nd defeat of the season for the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers. That'll end their 4-game winning streak. Ball on the inside of Bornhorst, had a nice second half. Rips through to Powers. Powers, the shot falls just a little short. Truman with the offensive board. Reset Trentman for 3, no good. And that's going to be a foul on Chloe Bornhorst.
Yeah, she went through the body of Taylor Geisy trying to get that rebound, and that's a no-no. And so with that being an offensive foul down there, actually defensive, she turns into a defender trying to get that rebound, so Geisy will come to the line to shoot the 1-on-1.
Geisy here, the freshman, again, was one of the featured players on the volleyball team for this fall for Coach Carolyn Dammeier. Can't quite connect on the one, on the front end of the 1-and bonus.
They have a nice tradition of volleyball here at Lehman Catholic. I think 2 state titles and a couple of runners-up.
Powers rips through, goes to Truman. Truman on the inside, can't quite get it to fall. It's a good idea.
Yep. Just a little off balance with that shot. A little over a minute to go here, Brandon, as we get ready to wrap this one up.
Geisy did the basket, too much mustard on it. Trentman over to a streaking Bornhorst through the contact. Bornhorst through the contact, no good. And New Bremen gets the steal there. They'll work it up, 44 seconds. Work it up over to Trentman. Let's work the offense here to try and drain out the remaining seconds of this game. On the inside, Bornhorst, power dribble on the inside, and she's hacked.
Oh, these are good minutes for girls like Abby Powers, Chloe Bornhorst, Mallory Messick. Because this is, you're looking, these are going to be varsity players next year more than likely.
Yeah, it's good to get the experience too, well put. And the shot is no good there by Bornhorst here. As trying to drain out the remaining 34.4 seconds here. A good win for the Bremen Cardinals. Back-to-back wins for the first time this season as Bornhorst can't hit 2 from the line. They'll move to 3 and 4. Again, first game for both teams in 12 days, first since the Christmas holiday. And a foul there on the inside will send the Cavaliers to the line.
It's going to be against Abby Powers. I think that's the 10th team foul. We're shooting 2, yep.
We'd like to thank some of our sponsors, other sponsors here for us. Our scoreboard's brought to you by First National Bank. Keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza Replays, winner quality meats. Starting lineup, Sydney Ogle's Audiology, and player of the game brought to you by NKTelco. As O'Leary hits the first. And make it two as she banks that in. For 23 seconds here. We'll see if the Cardinals just walk it up slowly here and try to drain out this remaining clock here. Trentman will hold it back up over to Powers. Try to run through a little offense here as Truman holds it up. Give it back over to Powers. Back over to Truman. She takes the deep three, no good. And it'll go to O'Leary. That drains out, the rest of our clock. And we have a final here. The New Bremen Cardinals defeat the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers 61-22. We'll come back next with our final stats, player of the game, and a wrap-up here next on NKTelco Sports.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Victory Machine and Fab is your true one-stop shop, serving Shelby County and surrounding areas. The Victory team is made up of over 45 industry professionals, specializing in the trades offered by our 3 divisions: custom metal fabrication, precision machining, and millwright rigging. Millwrights and iron workers offer 24/7 emergency response for maintenance support. And our fabrication and machine shops can respond 24 hours a day to keep your plant running. Call us today to see how we can help streamline your project.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Ogle's Audiology, NKTelco.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
And we're back here at Lehman Catholic High School, where the New Bremen Cardinals defeat the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers 61-22. Here with our final stats, Mr. Scott Fry.
All right, let's talk about New Bremen's side of the ledger. From the floor, 22 of 67, just 2 of 18 beyond the arc. They did make 10 of 13, so a great night at the free throw line. They only committed 12 turnovers, and they gathered 34 rebounds. On the Lehman side of the ledger, the tough night shooting. Again, I think a lot of that was the defense the Cardinals gave them. It wasn't so much that Lehman shot poorly. 9 of 43 from the floor, 1 of 8 from beyond the arc, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and then a big story tonight. They had trouble protecting the ball, 23 turnovers, and then they were clearly out-rebounded by 11 rebounds, only collecting 23 rebounds.
Yeah, and a good night tonight for the Cardinals there. We said, big win for them. Their second straight win. Lehman loses their first game since the first game of the season. And the Crimson and Gold's attack was spearheaded by our player of the game, Ellie Rechterman.
Yeah, the senior three-sport athlete, softball in the spring, and then volleyball, and of course tonight playing some basketball, but 23 points. She was responsible for a lot of the Lehman fouls. There was a lot of contact against her as they tried to defend her, and Lehman didn't have an answer for her. So she is our NKTelco player of the game, senior Ellie Blue Rechterman.
And that'll wrap it up here for us tonight here at Lehman Catholic High School. We'd like to thank our crew with us here tonight and our director, Scott Robinson, assisted by Jacob Johns. On camera, Mark Fissel, Kurt Kuffner. For Scott Fry, I'm Brandon Coverman. For a final time here from Lehman, the New Bremen Cardinals defeat the Lehman Cavaliers 61-22. We'll see you here next time on NKTelco Sports.